In this section, we look at how we can add support for natural language processing into our applications by using the Language Understanding Intelligence service. So, firstly, we're going to look at what the Language Understanding Intelligence service, or LUIS for short, actually is. Then we look at some key concepts and best practice. We explore how to create a simple application in the LUIS portal before looking at how we can deploy and train applications. Finally, we look at how we can consume language understanding apps in our .NET code. What is the Language Understanding Intelligence service? In this, the first video of section 6, you should gain a good basic understanding of what's offered by Language Understanding Intelligence service and the scenarios in which it can be used. You'll also learn about intents, utterances, and entities, and some of the options available for building your custom model. So what exactly is the Language Understanding Intelligence service? At a high level, the Language Understanding Intelligence service, or LUIS, is a machine learning based service that enables you to build natural language processing into your applications. It does this by applying custom machine learning intelligence to a user's conversational, natural language text in order to predict overall meaning and extract any relevant information. A client application could be any conversational style application that communicates with the user in natural language in order to complete some task. Common examples are social media apps, chatbots, and speech-enabled applications. Applications are quick to build because Microsoft provides customizable pre-built apps and entity dictionaries such as calendar, music, and devices. Dictionaries are based on billions of web documents and are constantly updated, so the service can always understand and identify information from your conversations. Your model is also constantly learning and improving as it processes new utterances. A LUIS application consists of a custom domain-specific model. This is the brains of your application and is composed of 3 key things: intents, utterances, and entities. It's very important to spend some time designing your model correctly and really think about how your user will interact with your application. Now, Microsoft does provide pre-built domains that you can use. These can be used as a starting point to your application and can be completely customized to suit your needs. So first, let's talk about intents. Intents are how LUIS understands what a user is trying to achieve. Imagine you're building an application for a fast food company. Then you may need intents such as order burger and order milkshake. Think of intents as actions. These are the services and features that your model is going to provide. Each intent will be associated with several utterances, and each utterance will probably use at least one entity. Entities are a little like variables. They allow you to capture and process important information from your user. So, if your user said, "I want 4 cheeseburgers," then we have 2 possible entities here: the number of burgers and the type of burger. So entities fall into 2 different types. First off, there are pre-built entities, including date, time, email, and URL, as well as many others. These are well understood and can be used to capture useful information such as delivery dates or an email address. Then there are custom entities which you define yourself. There's several different subtypes here too, such as simple, composite, regex. Now, for our fast food company, we may want to define burger and milkshake as entities, as well as quantity, delivery date, and much more. And for each of these entities, we would need to choose the correct type. Now, to tie all of this together, you need to add utterances to your intents. Now, utterances are the text that's received from the user. This is the text that LUIS processes and interprets. Now, in order to build and train our model, we need to define some basic sample utterances that connect our intents and our entities together. For example, for our order burger intent, we might create the following utterances: "I'd like a burger, veggie burger, please, and get me 2 burger hamburgers with no ketchup." Here you can clearly see the entity types. Now, Microsoft recommend that you supply at least 5 utterances for an intent. This gives the model plenty of information to work with when it's training. Now, once your intents, entities, and utterances have been created, we can then move on to training our model. And we'll talk more about this later on in the module. So what did we learn? We got a basic overview of what the Language Understanding Intelligence service offers, and we learned that a model is composed of entities, intents, and utterances. We also learned that Microsoft provides pre-built domain models that you can customize, as well as pre-built entities.